Okay, Katie, Kourtney, heading down the home stretch of the season. Does it feel like it's going fast?
Yeah, it feels like it's flying by, and like to be honest, like it's crazy. We only have 5 games left, so just trying to enjoy all the little moments and yeah, make memories while we can and while we're all still together.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say that sometimes the days seem long with film and practice and weights, but when you look back, it really seems like it's been really fast since we first started playing games this season.
Had a couple days to, I guess, look back. How did the road trip go? Looking back on it now?
I think looking back on it, I would say that it's definitely a good learning opportunity for us, and I think that it's important that we learn those lessons now instead of later. And so I would say that obviously we wanted to get the wins, but at the same time, I think that there's valuable things we can take away from it.
Yeah, I say pretty similar. Obviously, in the moment, they're tough experiences, but those are the experiences that you also grow from. And we're a young team, and so being able to gain that experience and just know what we have to do better, know what we have to change for previous games or even the games we have coming up. Yeah, we just got to be better. And so those games help us learn that.
Just kind of expanding on that. 5 games left. What are you kind of individually focusing on, and what do you think, like team-wise, is kind of like the focus?
Yeah, individually, I think I'm just focusing on bringing what I can, effort and attitude-wise to the team. I think that's obviously controllable and something that I know I can influence every game. And so making sure that I'm being a good leader and giving everything I have. And then as a team, we're just working on increasing our urgency and making sure that we're super intentional with our energy and our effort in the moments where we need to be given it.
Yeah, I would say for the team, the same thing as Katie. Urgency has been a really big thing, and also just holding each other accountable and taking accountability for our own actions and things we can do. And then individually, I would say just trying to continue to improve defensively, because I think you can never play better defense.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow's Kids Day. 2,500 kids going to be here. You played in it last year. What do you kind of like? What does it sort of mean to you, or what does that kind of? Do you look forward to that, or is it just something?
Yeah, I think it's fun because it's just super loud, and yeah, there's a lot of energy there, and so I think it's fun to play in those sort of environments, and also the kids are really cute and they just kind of scream when anyone moves a single muscle, and so it's just kind of funny. But yeah, I think it's fun to have one of those games throughout the year. I don't know if I'd like it if that was every single game, but one game is fun.
Yeah, I think it's really cool because obviously like we were this age once and like loved basketball, and it would have been super cool to be able to go to a university game and watch, and like now we're playing and like we're living out our dreams, you could say. So I think it's really cool and a good moment to realize like how far we've come and be proud of ourselves, because yeah, the season is fast and hectic, and sometimes it's a good reminder to be proud of all the little things we've done. And then yeah, it's obviously really fun and good energy, and hopefully we can put on a show for them.
And then on Saturday, it's the Play for K game, Pink game. What does that kind of just mean to you to recognize that?
Yeah, obviously we're given a platform, being Division I athletes, and so I think it's really important that we are intentional with those games and learn and represent people and family members, and obviously so many people who are being affected by that. And so I think it's important we obviously stand up for certain things and show our appreciation for people who are battling, because we obviously don't know what it's like to be in those shoes, and we're given this platform to kind of share and bring awareness to those things. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, and I also would say it's really cool to be able to kind of show that it's bigger than basketball, and that there's a lot of other things that play into being an athlete, like Katie said, bringing awareness and using your platform to kind of just bring up those things. And so I think that's a really cool opportunity that we get to play for something that's bigger than just the win or the loss. But yeah.
You've had same starting 5 the whole season. How does that kind of impact on your, I don't know if on the game plan or anything, but you sort of, who's going to be out there. How does that sort of affected just scout and just in general, the thought process?
I think that it's been fun to learn and grow with the same players. But I also think that we everyone on our team, starter or not, has a big role on the team, and so I think it's cool that everyone's just like very supportive of each other. So where we have had the same starters, I think that there have been a lot of people do really important things and play really big roles on our team, regardless of if they're a starter or not. But yeah, I think that a big thing with this team is that everyone's just super supportive of each other and of each other's roles. And so yeah, that's just been really cool with this specific group.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Obviously, our starters have been the same, but contribution from everyone is really important. And I think that the way we push each other and the way we encourage each other doesn't make that, something that causes an issue, but instead makes us more unified. And then, yeah, obviously at the beginning of the year, we all needed to learn how to play together. And I think we're continuing to do that. And we've done that all season, is just learning how we can make each other succeed on the court. And that helps with having, that rotation. But I mean, our team strength is our depth and how we can all play together no matter what position or what role we've been given.
All right, kind of switching gears. I think I've asked everyone. I don't think I've asked you this yet, Caitie. Who do you most trust on Ox?
On Ox?
I know you've been waiting for this one.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting because for some reason I've been thrown under the bus for no reason, but...
Sorry, I kind of helped with that a little bit. My bad.
Kourtney actually sent me, so it's really noted. I would trust Ella or Bella or Maddie on Ox. And I would trust Kourtney and JC on Ox.
Oh,
yeah.
Geez, all right. The shade. Okay. Kourtney, any changes on your thoughts?
I'm going to stick to my guns. I would say I'd never put Caitie on Ox. Never trust that. I think she's
just two
kind of
Canadian, two.
Yeah, two Canadian, I guess.
Two Justin Bieber, two Drake.
Yeah, maybe she just is not quite American. She doesn't even know all the words to the national anthem, so that's always a red flag. But I would say that maybe her response was a bit, I don't know. Maybe she's just kind of, trying to point the finger, turn the finger around, point it back. She's deflecting. It's... That's all I have to say.
So I've asked who do you trust and who you don't, but who is on it? Who does it switch, or does everyone get a chance?
I feel like it switches, but the main ones, Ella, Bella. I feel like Emma sometimes steps up, and that's some young blood in there, so that's good, for the future of our team's Ox. But I feel like we have really similar music tastes. A lot of us, it's just people don't have it on their phones,
Yeah.
I don't have a playlist ready, but I have the same taste, so I'd probably put on the same songs. So I feel like we're
do you guys
well-balanced.
pick who does it, or is it just whoever jumps on it?
It's just whoever does it, and we have a team phone that has the music on it, so whoever presses play, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Dora's Ox is pretty good. She's actually made us a couple songs.
She's made a few mashups.
Yeah, she does original.
She usually gets the bid for the best for the coaches.
Okay, yeah. I obviously agree.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
If you could swap jerseys with one player, doesn't matter the sport, who would you do?
Oh, sport.
Could be anyone.
To wear during our game?
Just players they jersey swap. Is that? Is there someone you would do that with? It could be
Eastern?
anyone ever. Doesn't have to be famous.
It can be a famous person?
It could be anyone. Famous.
I probably want to hit a
friend.
jersey swap with probably Steph Curry, because why not? I feel like that's a good answer.
That's a great answer. I would say I would hit a jersey swap with Quincy Moran on Eastern Washington's volleyball team, because I think that she is just so cool, and I also love volleyball, and she just is so fun to watch whenever we get to go to their games. So I would probably say, Quincy Moran, number 7, Eastern Washington volleyball outside hitter.
Okay. Who on the team is most likely to be on time, and who's most likely to be late?
Okay. Well, I would say most likely to be on time is probably Elin Bowers, because that girl wakes up at the crack of dawn. And I would say most likely to be late would be Maddie for disclosed reasons.
Yeah, I would say on time or early. Elin, I think Paris because she also wakes up really early.
That's true.
And then late, definitely Madeline Gibbs.
All right, I'll have to ask her about that. Last one. If you if you could do one sport in the Olympics, what would
Winter?
you? Yeah, winter. What would you? It could be any, but I guess winter specific.
Okay, well, the sport I think I could succeed in the most is the group bobsled because it's a group, so I wouldn't have to carry, and I feel like I could help like push a little bit, and then I just jump in really fast, and I'd be like in it for the ride. But I'd want to do like figure skating because that's like the coolest one.
I would say that one event where they're like on those skis and then they go off the really big jump and then they just see how long they can be in the air.
Oh,
And they're
the big
just
air
like,
ski jump.
what's it called?
Ski jump.
Yeah, just like the ski jump
Yeah.
one where you just are like in the air for a long time and they're just like, hitting that lean. They're just hitting that lean. And
For sure.
I feel like if I really, like perfected that craft that I could maybe fly kind of far. So, I would say that.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.